Hook. Imagine a world where a simple infection becomes untreatable because bacteria have outsmarted our antibiotics. This isn't science fiction. Antimicrobial resistance kills over 700,000 people annually, and that number could reach 10 million by 2050. But what if artificial intelligence could predict which bacteria will resist which drugs before doctors even prescribe treatment? New research is making this life-saving prediction a reality, transforming how we fight the world's deadliest superbugs. Problem: antimicrobial resistance detection currently relies on slow laboratory cultures that take days to identify which antibiotics will work against a bacterial infection. During this critical waiting period, patients receive broad-spectrum antibiotics that may be ineffective, allowing infections to worsen and resistance to spread. Traditional methods can't predict emerging resistance patterns or identify resistance mechanisms in novel bacterial strains. Doctors need real-time, accurate predictions to prescribe the right antibiotic immediately, but current diagnostic tools are too slow, expensive, and limited in scope to save lives when every hour counts. Explanation: this research harnesses machine learning algorithms to analyze vast databases of bacterial genomes, resistance patterns, and clinical outcomes. Think of it like a weather prediction system for bacterial behavior. Just as meteorologists use historical data and current conditions to forecast storms, AI models examine genetic markers, mutation patterns, and environmental factors to predict which bacteria will resist specific antibiotics. The system trains on thousands of confirmed resistance cases, learning to recognize subtle genetic signatures that indicate drug resistance. When doctors input a bacterial sample's genetic sequence, the AI instantly compares it against millions of patterns, identifying resistance genes and predicting treatment outcomes with remarkable accuracy. The models use neural networks with multiple layers processing genomic data, clinical history, and epidemiological trends simultaneously. Some systems even predict future resistance evolution by modeling how bacteria might mutate under antibiotic pressure, giving healthcare systems early warning of emerging threats before they spread through populations. Evidence: the AI models achieved prediction accuracies exceeding 95% for common resistance patterns in Staphylococcus aureus and Escherichia coli. Machine learning approaches reduced diagnostic time from 48 to 72 hours to under 1 hour. Neural network models identified novel resistance mechanisms with 89% sensitivity. The systems analyzed over 10,000 bacterial genomes, detecting resistance genes with 93% specificity and reducing inappropriate antibiotic prescriptions by 40% in pilot clinical trials. Impact: within 5 years, hospital emergency rooms will use AI-powered rapid diagnostics to prescribe precise antibiotics within minutes of patient arrival. This will reduce antibiotic misuse by half, slowing the evolution of new resistant strains. Healthcare costs will drop billions annually by eliminating ineffective treatments. Developing countries will gain access to expert-level resistance prediction without expensive laboratory infrastructure. Global surveillance networks will track emerging superbug threats in real time, preventing pandemics. Conclusion: artificial intelligence is revolutionizing antimicrobial resistance detection, transforming deadly guessing games into precise, life-saving predictions. By analyzing genetic patterns faster and more accurately than any human expert, AI gives doctors the power to outsmart superbugs before they claim more lives. Subscribe for weekly science breakthroughs.